Hello everyone, I'm Orko Dash, and this video is for those who trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty options and futures. And this video is going to be about the indicators, the leading indicators that I have made for Nifty and Bank Nifty. And so I'll be talking about the history, why they were developed, and something about them, and how to interpret the market according to the indicators, how to read the scores basically. So I have already answered those questions in the previous earlier videos, but again I'm making this video because to make a gist out of it and to convey the message about the indicators. So first, before going into the indicators, so let me give you let me tell you something, that is I have already said that there is an open challenge, that is what I claim is that these are the most leading indicators in the market during the intraday. So if you have anything which works better than this during the intraday, giving signals about the index, so giving or predicting the index beforehand, so you are almost welcome for this challenge. And if you can, so you'll have to share your data during the market hours publicly, and we will compare it openly on public for 30 trading days, and we will then decide which one is the best. So until then, these are the most leading indicators, and these gives you signals like nothing else. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So let me talk about the history about the indicators, so why they were developed. So option traders, you know that you have so many variables to check. First of all, most of us check the OI. Now the OI is deceiving most of the times. Why? Because suppose the big players have taken positions, they have suppose done put shorts at 17,500. Okay, market is at Nifty is also at 17,500, and then Nifty went to 17,600. But then the big players, they got their put short profit at 17,500, and then they would try to close those positions. Suppose they are trying to close those positions in profit. So now retail traders get the signals very late, and then they try to participate there to get the profit, or they are thinking that market will move higher up, and they try to do the put shorts positions at 17,500. So what happens is that the retail traders are coming and the big players are exiting. So it's just an exchange of the positions happening. So the OI will remain almost constant, but the volume will change. The volume will increase. Now you would say that, okay, so always increase in volume, I'll just understand. No. So the thing is that, with respect to what change in OI, should the volume change, and if it's changing more than that, then there should be something that your machine learning can do. And yeah, this can be achieved through machine learning, that is with the past data the machine can learn and say that yes, with this much increase of OI, or OI is decreasing but volume is increasing. So then the model which I have made, so there the signal will arrive that yes, something is going on there, and accordingly the scores of the indicators will change. So now volume is gone, now there is IV. So for the IV, what happens is most of all, like what happens when buying goes on, then IV increases, when selling goes on, IV decreases. But yes, there are certain other conditions also when IV decreases, but let's not go into that depth. So these are the concepts. So now you have apart from IV, what do you have? Premium. So premium, on which side it's decaying more, you have to check. Okay, suppose you would see that though sometimes the market is going up, but the call price premium is not increasing. Okay, so something like that. So premium decay, the change in the premium is very important, which you have to also record. So, and also there is option Greeks. So all these things you can't manage at a single or simultaneously. Okay, so you can just open the charts, or you can have charts which you can see, but you have to club everything together to make the final conclusion, right? So option chain, if there was a tool that you can club all these together, all these variables together and make one score, which will help you to just see the score and understand what the output might be or how can the index move. So now along with this option chain data, if we add futures data also. So in futures, you get the volume data, you get the OI data, you get the price change data. So with this you can and also with some machine learning you can achieve what the big players are doing in futures, okay? Whether they are doing futures short or futures long, that can be achieved, which you can't see. Like an option chain you can see the table, but in futures you can't see something like that. So futures, again, it's very difficult to track, but yes, again you can. So again, if we just combine all these variables in futures, options, and then again make something, it would again very well predict the market, because sometimes you would see that in futures huge positions are being made, but in options you'll see both side positions are being made. In options, if you see, you'll get confused, but together with options and futures you will get the clear idea what's exactly going to happen. Now along with these, if we just add the cash data, so sometimes cash buying or selling goes on, okay? So along with this, if we just add the cash segment data also, then again the model would become complex, but the prediction would become very nice. And along with that, if we just add some historical data for the machine learning part, so then it will be a very nice model which will be able to predict the indexes. So I have done this only for Nifty and Bank Nifty, and yeah, let's see how you can interpret the scores and how you can analyze according to that, how you can analyze the market situation. So that was about the indicators. Now let's go and learn when to interpret and when and how to interpret, okay, the market or the indexes. So if the scores are from -15 to +15, then there is this neutral zone. So I call it as a neutral zone, where almost the buying and the selling pressures are the same. So selling pressure means together with put long, call shorts, future shorts, as well as cash selling. And buying pressure means all the pressures including call long, put shorts, cash buying, futures long. So if both these pressures are the same, so then it's like a tug of war, who will win, okay? So if it stays on for a very long time during the neutral zone, so indexes are going to consolidate. And now let's come to if the scores are less than -15. So what does that mean? That means in the index you have weakness there, okay? So that also means like call writers are present either, or you have those put shorts covering going on, put buying going on, or futures short happening, okay? And yes, along with that weakness in the market. So again you can say that, like suppose if here I have written this point, that is if the scores are falling very heavily, like suppose the scores were at -12, you see suddenly the next score is -32, then the next score is -50 or -45, then very well see gradually the scores are heavily decreasing. So it's a very good opportunity for the option buyers that you can go for put buying. Then similarly, if the scores also heavily increases, you can go for call buying, and also along with it the call writers and put writers simultaneously can take the advantage, and even like future short and futures long. So that's the thing you can do. And similarly for like if the scores are greater than 15, it's the strength. It tells you that the indexes are having strength in them, and so it's then if again, as I just told you, that if the scores are increasing heavily, so you can go for call buying or put shorts, okay? So here what's happening, you can say that either put writing or call short covering or call buying, and futures long. Okay, so I mean, all of them can happen, or some of them can also happen. So that's the thing. And yes, there is some overbought region. So if the scores are -70 to -80, it's oversold region. Highly oversold region are from -80, scores are if lesser than that, from -80 onwards. So that's highly oversold region, and overbought regions are from 70 to 80, and if scores are more than 80, then it's highly overbought regions. Okay, so the next thing is that suppose the scores are positive but they are decreasing. Like suppose the scores are at 60, and then you see that the score came down to 40, then 30, and then 20. So here you can gradually see that the scores are decreasing, though they are greater than 15, but the scores are decreasing. So that indicates a trend reversal. Okay, or sometimes stop loss huntings also is done. So that's the thing. Or it might also happen that the big players have started booking profits. Okay, so that means like new put writing positions are if the scores, the first point is if the scores are less than 15, less than -15, and are increasing. So in that scenario, you can very well say that if the scores are like -60, -30, -20, so the scores are increasing though they are in the negative zone, and so there is either stop loss hunting, or they are booking the profits, or the trend is going to reverse. So these are the things what are happening there. That is, new put trading is being formed, or call short covering, or call buying, or futures long. Anything can happen. Okay, so now the same thing for if the scores are above 15 and decreasing. So new call writing positions, put short covering, put buying, or futures short. Okay, so this is the gist of how to look at the scores, and that's the thing. So these 4 points will clearly help you to interpret the scores. Now let's come to some important questions and answers which I have been asked over many times over a period of time. So the first question is, which tools to use apart from these indicators? So I have clearly told you that the indicators are like well and good. Along with it, you should use some of the technical analysis or some other indicators like volume, exponential moving averages, then volume weighted average price, and the important levels that I tell you. Just that. So if even in the videos who follow me during the videos, so they know that this is my setup along with the indicators. That's it. You see 20, 50, 100, 200 EMAs and VWAP. That's it. 15 minutes during the intraday, 15 minutes or 5 minutes I use for the charts, and that's it. Okay, and these levels which I every day discuss in the videos. Okay, so now let's go back to the question and answers. So here, so yes, these are the tools that again you need to use. Apart from these, just to get the resistance and support levels and nothing else. So the next question is, where can we go for when can we go for option buying? So for option buyers, you see that as I just told you, when the scores are heavily decreasing or increasing, then you go for it. Especially in the morning when fresh positions are getting formed, the score heavily decreases or increases, and then take the advantage of it. Again, at least 2 such indications you'll get during the every day during the market hours. So you can either take one of them and be disciplined, or you can either take 2 of them, but don't try to capture each and every move, and don't be greedy. Okay, so at least 2 signals you'll be getting every day, like the score suddenly increased or the score suddenly decreased. Okay, and then you need to take the advantage of it, and you'll get those signals somewhat beforehand before the movement comes. Okay, why? Because before the movement comes, the big player starts adjusting their positions. Okay, and then basically the model captures their adjustment and what they're doing, and accordingly the scores also gets adjusted, and after that you see the moves. The next question is, what about a sheer short trade for option buyers? So the main question is, like, for option sellers also, they go far out of the money and just sell and take the advantage of time. But for option buyers, it's like something like if you don't enter it at the right time, you're gone. Okay, so then for the option buyers, a sure shot trade, like this can also be applied for the option writers as well, but especially for the option buyers, when both the scores are heading towards the same direction. Okay, so Nifty and Bank Nifty, so both the scores, if you see that they are both jumping upward or both declining heavily, then you can very well, I mean, you can easily go for call buying or put buying. Okay, so and it's a sure shot trade, it will happen. We have like our members, I all have seen over the past period of days, I have tested it also for 1 year. So yes, it's a sure shot trade. Okay, and yes, for now the next question is how to understand market is consolidating according to the scores. So again, as I just told you, that you just need to see if the scores are moving in a narrow range, so that will be the clear interpretation that the scores are indicating market will consolidate. How to catch the reversals. So this is one of the most important things, like everyone wants to catch the reversals, but it's very, very difficult to catch the reversals. So the first thing is that, suppose if the indexes are moving up, but you see that the scores are not moving up that much, or the scores are decreasing. It has happened a lot of times. But again, if the indexes are going down, but the scores are increasing, then you know that the time of reversal has come. Or else, also when you see that I mean, the thing goes into the highly overbought or overbought region or oversold regions, then the things can start suddenly reversing. Okay, and there is also one more point, like if you see that there is sudden jump in the score while during the intraday, and or sudden decline in the scores, then also either the trend follows or there is a reversal. So these are the things how you can catch the reversals and how we catch them. And the next thing is that how to understand these gap up, whether the next day we can have a gap up or a gap down, and so if there is any opportunity for that. So then what I tell you, that you check the scores, that is, suppose you during the intraday you saw that the scores went very high, but according to the score the expected move did not come, then there is a very high chance that that up move is going to come in the next day, during the next day. Also look at the scores during the last 30 or 1 hour, 30 minutes or 1 hour. There you'll get to know that what positions, like if the scores are increasing or decreasing. Accordingly you'll know that if the positions are increasing, then the big players are surely taking put writing positions home, or if the scores are decreasing, then the big players are taking call writing positions home. So that also is an indication of what's going to happen in the next day. Okay, so then the final question is that will you guide us during the live market hours? Yes, for the members we have our Telegram channel, private Telegram channel, and every day at the end of the day when I do the data analysis for the next day, so I clearly show you what I have told my members during that day and how things went. So it's not all about giving calls and tips, so it's about like score implementation, like what the scores are saying. And the second is option, if there is any option buying opportunities, option selling opportunities, if there is any positional trade opportunities that you can take overnight. And also live market analysis, like why these are happening, is this a stop loss hunting and everything, and also learning how to read like the FIIs in different situations, like how can you read their minds, or how can you stay along with them, and what can happen according to them during the market hours. We discuss all these even in the Telegram channel. So that's the thing. So this sheet will be available, so the link of which is in the description below. You can download it. And even like if you are the members who have taken the membership and have access to the indicators, if you feel that you need to add something, you can do it on your own. So yes, the link will be in the description below. Now let's also talk practically, like so let me show you a practical example. So today is 22nd of October, okay, 2022, and yes, so yesterday market was open on Friday, and let's analyze it. So as you can see, in the morning Nifty, you see the scores jumped here, and in the morning the scores clearly tells you what fresh positions are getting formed. So here put writing positions were getting formed, okay, and then not much put writing positions formed, and then again the score came down, and it went into the neutral zone, okay, you can very well see, and here again the put writing started, and you see there is a sudden up move in the scores, okay, but okay, let's go one by one, then we'll come to Bank Nifty. So now here the put writing started, and here you see that the score started increasing, and there was some, so here you can very well see the score started increasing from here, from -9 it jumped to 24. So these are the signals that big players are making long positions. So here from onwards, here also 14 to 40, so 11:29, 14, and 11:31, 40. So 11:31, you saw that, so here is the candle 11 to 11:15, this is the candle 11:15 to 11:30, 30, and after this also this candle there was an up move, but the scores went very high. As you can see here, the scores here went very high, that is till 11:43 it went to 80. So the thing is that it went to the oversold region during that candle. So during this candle, the score, this is the candle from 11:30 to 11:45. So at this candle the score went to the overbought region, but move did not come as expected, and so the move is going to come, the move will be due, because the move did not come even after that. So the move was due, and it's going to come the next day. As you can see that Nifty closed below 17,000 here, like almost 17,586 around. So but now if you see Nifty futures or XX Nifty also went above 17,800, so it's almost at 17,800. So the next time market is going to open at Diwali Muhurat trading evening, so options trading will be also open there at that time. So yes, so the move is going to come the next day, but on that day, as you can see that since it went to the overbought region, after that the score started decreasing, okay, as you can very well see, and thus the market, there was some reversal there. So the score started decreasing, and finally you can see it went to the negative zone, and the scores heavily decreased there. So even if someone like here, when it went to the negative zone, just -10, -30, -43, heavily decreasing, as you can see. So even if someone took this position at 1344, okay, so 1344, so this is the candle from 1345 to even 2 p.m. okay. So during this candle, as you can see very well, that the scores started decreasing heavily, but there was no move in the index. So after that you saw this down move, okay, and also these levels that I shared, so already these levels were shared in the previous videos, and coming here it started reversing. So let's see that the score went down, and you see it went to the highly oversold region at 1434, and then again the score started coming upward. So from the highly oversold region, so 1434, so this candle is from 1415 to 1430, so this is the candle from 1430 to 1445. So first it went down a little bit. So so all we can say is that again here it went to the oversold region, and after that there was some reversal from there, okay. So these are like now you can very well say that these scores are made up, but yes, I can't lie, because there are more than 50 members who are watching these scores during the intraday, and also many days I have made live streaming during the intraday and showed you the live magic of the indicators. So yes, now let's come to the Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty also you can see very well now. Sometimes you have seen that I have told that Nifty would be more bearish than Bank Nifty, or Bank Nifty would be more bullish than Nifty. So those things I get indication from the score. Now you see very well that Bank Nifty scores here went to, so 10 a.m. it was clearly increasing, right? The scores 10 a.m. you see that Nifty was in the neutral zone. So there we got to know that Bank Nifty will be moving higher up than Nifty. So Bank Nifty will be more bullish than, what I mean is Bank Nifty will be more bullish than Nifty. Okay, and as you can see there was this nice up move. So that's how I do these things. It's nothing magic, it's just data and nothing else. And after that also Bank Nifty scores started coming down, and somewhat they tried to pull it up, but you see again Bank Nifty went to the negative zone. But now in Bank Nifty you can very well see that though it went to the negative zone, but not like Nifty, very heavy downfall. Okay, so here there was a clear indication that though Bank Nifty, though the scores are going down, but soon there have to be some reversal. And as you can see also, I tell you that the volume data is important. Why? Because in the morning here there were some buying being done, some by big players, and when even Bank Nifty came down also, so you see that it did not fall below this level, and the next day again there will be some gap up which is being expected from XGX Nifty, and so again that's the thing. And also at the very end you see the up move was volume supported. So that's the beauty of the indicators. And if you just follow these levels, even 40,434 level was shared in the previous video, and market went just above, opened just above it, and it continued its rally. So that's the thing, that's how the levels are accurately like calculated, and also the scores. So I have clearly showed you that how to interpret the scores in the morning, how you check the scores for the new positions. Then you can check whether there can be next day gap up, or whether there can be next day gap down, or also some move is like expected, and also how reversals are expected from the overbought and oversold regions. So that's the thing. And yes, that's the beauty of the scores. And also luckily, like yesterday I saw all these things could be covered in yesterday's course. So everything, it doesn't every day it doesn't happen like this. So that's why I am doing this video. I found a perfect opportunity to show you how to interpret this course. And yes, also we have the graphs on this side. So if there is some gap between the scores and the graph, so the index is the blue and the score is the red, so they will be filled up. Okay, and that's the thing. So same for Bank Nifty also you have. And there are something like money flow, then premium decay, and here also for Nifty you can get the days probable range for the days. But yes, you don't have to check all these, just these two columns, Nifty derivatives indicator and Bank Nifty derivatives indicator. Just you have to observe the score that will be getting live updated at an interval of 1 minute 30 seconds. So that's the thing. I have answered most of the questions, and I have shown you how to interpret the scores. And if I have forgotten something, so please do comment below. And if you have any other queries also, questions, you can comment below. I'll answer the questions. And yes, also if you want, you can follow me on Twitter. So if you see that yesterday I have clearly given you the signal of going for put short positional trades. So according to the scores I just gave the updates, and now you can see XGX Nifty at 17,791 ending. So you can follow me on Twitter also. And if you want to take the membership, so the website link is in the description below. You can go to the website and make the payment, and I'll be adding you to the indicator sheets, and as well as the Telegram channel. And that's it for this video, I think. Yes, so thanks for watching. Keep watching and keep learning, and trade safely. See you in the next one.